Hi guys, how are you? Hi guys, how are you today? We got two good stories that we wanted to share with you today. First, we're going to talk about Wendy Williams officially being fired. Then we're going to talk about Chris Basket getting a job, and then who's returning to the Real Housewives of Potomac. Let me bring up my crew. Hi, Perry.
What's up?
Hi,
What's
AT.
up, everybody?
What's up, AT2?
You're not going to believe this. In all the chaos, I forgot to send Diva the link. Here she is. Diva, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I never do that. But I had a lot going on. I was on the phone before I came on. So.
Sorry.
And then I didn't know. It's like, I can't go on without my girl, Diva. All right, let's start with this whole mess of Wendy Williams. Okay, so I told you guys the last time we talked, I think, all of us, that they were pissed at her.
Yeah.
Bringing up that video.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of came to the conclusion it was an inside job. We came to the conclusion it was Tommy. We kind of came to the conclusion. Well, he really messed things up for her because they really were trying not to upset her audience, trying to wait until do an easy transition because they just wanted to make it us getting used to seeing Sherry and all that. Because really, they could have fired Wendy months ago if they really wanted to.
Yeah.
And so, okay, so LB Scott, Love B. Scott, broke the news that they officially ended her contract. So it went down like this. They called everyone in. They told them that Wendy officially will not be returning as of June. And that's still being polite. Mm-hmm. They just said, because the paperwork's already done for Sherry. It's a done deal. And they kept the staff on, which I was worried about because I know a couple people that work over there and they were really worried about their jobs. So nobody lost their jobs. They just moved Wendy out and moved Sherry in, which is good because it's hard for them to find the staff, to find jobs and stuff like that. And we're used to the staff. We're used to Suzanne. We're used to Norman and all of them. So that's good that nobody lost their job. But I don't understand. Something must really be wrong with Wendy.
And put your banner up, too.
Because she would have came out by now and really gave a legit statement. So we've been hearing these rumors about the alcoholism leading to early Alzheimer's disease, where she doesn't remember things. And that probably is what triggered Wells Fargo. And it's just not sounding good for Wendy. But do you think that when the family released the tape that they thought that this would happen?
No, I don't think so. But this is what I think, though. I mean, I'm going back looking at the big picture. I think they knew it was coming to an end before. It was like a drastic move to prove that she was fine. Like
a Hail Mary?
Yeah, like a Hail Mary. And so I can't say that killed it. It was a last-ditch effort to try to save it.
But
maybe.
Listen, how did they think this was going to work, Diva? Even when he came on the show and was saying how fine she was, you seen that interview we did with Tommy? It just didn't feel right.
It didn't feel right at all. Like it felt that this was some kind of ploy that they wanted to put out there just to make it seem like, oh yeah, she's good, everything's good, everything's fine, But it's all like, no, something is wrong. Whether it's physical, mental, or business wise, something is wrong. Obviously,
Right.
Well, they only pissed them off and made them make the announcement earlier rather than later. They was trying to show her the ultimate respect by just, acting as if they was giving her time to pull herself together, even though they knew behind the scenes it was never going to happen. They was respecting her because she was on that show for so long and the show had her name. But she disrespected them by coming out with that video. When I read this article, Sharrell, that says they've been begging to send people to Florida to even do a little short video talking to her fans, saying that she was okay, and she stopped talking to the people and refused to say a word. And then you put that video out, so you're going to disrespect us? Now we're going to disrespect you. It's over. Bye, boo.
Yeah. But I will say this isn't gonna look good for, you know, Sherry or like the new show that they have, because if Wendy does not like pass the torch to her, this is going to be bad for them, because they're going to look at her like, you're the woman that stole Wendy's show and you're not Wendy. Like, because honestly, I'm not saying Sherry shouldn't have her own show, but what is it going to look like? Is it going to look like the Wendy Williams show? Like, they have to change the whole concept, you know?
82.
They probably will.
If Wendy Williams isn't in shape to do her show, how can we get mad at Sherry Shepherd?
Well, he just saying how people are. Like, he's going to have the diehard Wendy fans.
Right.
That they know they ain't seen her on the show in a year. They know this, but they feel like somebody came in and pushed her out. No, she left for medical reasons or personal reasons, regardless of why. She haven't been showing up to the job.
Well,
that's just the fact.
Sharrell, that's like us replacing you and then putting Tommy in your seat. People would lose their mind. Like, let's be honest.
But if I wasn't capable of doing the show or something happened, we're not judging Wendy. Look, things went wrong. It is what it is.
Let me add this, Sharrell. If the fans love her so much, she is no longer in control of the Instagram for the Wendy Williams show. Yeah. She started that little Wendy Williams online talking about Wendy Williams official, everything Wendy. It's only 27.7K followers on that Instagram site, but the Wendy Williams show has 1.9 million. Where you at?
Yeah.
Follow Wendy on the Wendy Williams official. Show her some love.
I will say maybe people think it's a fake account. It does have a check mark now. It does have a blue check next to it. But because I thought it was a fake account at first, because the way it looks, even the profile picture, like I'm all like, damn, Wendy, you couldn't pose for a profile picture. Like, it's just like, isn't it like a boat out in sea? It's bad.
It's bad. It's bad. But look, okay, we're up here judging the family and all. You're saying they messed up bad. They kind of did. But how would you would have done it, Perry? How would you have saved your sister's job?
I'm just saying, sometimes you can't. Okay, now let's keep it real. It's a reason. See, people don't want to discuss the reason why she wasn't showing up to the job. Okay, now if Wendy could have showed up to the job, she probably would have.
Yeah.
Personal, mental, medical, regardless of whatever it is, she would have showed up. So I'm saying, sometimes you can't have a job that you can't do. So regardless, and nobody can save that. And I think when they came out with this thing, like a football player, he's washed up, you know, he ain't doing it. But to try to regain stuff, he's going to start showing highlights of himself, running touchdowns. Look at me now, I'm back. No, they messed up by trying to act like she was back when really she's not. And like Diva said, if you sitting down cruise, if you gonna make any announcement, it wouldn't be on no damn small IG account or none of that. You would do it on the Wendy show. That's appreciation to the fans.
Now, we're not judging the family. We judging Messy Tommy. Bonji, stop. Bonji, stop. I mean, do we judge Tommy? Look, rumor, I think it was Tommy. I'm sorry, Tommy. I like you. You're a nice guy, but when you came on the show,
Tommy is the only one talking. That's why.
He is the only one talking. Yeah.
Well, then too, right? And maybe he's the one talking because he's the one that can gain also.
Oh, this is getting bad.
No, just keep it real.
Let me turn off my camera.
No. I mean, on this show we're just keeping it real. Like, yeah, if the bad situation is bad, like, and they could have seen the writings on the wall. But if I make this mad dash, it could help me elevate my game.
Oh, Perry, stop.
You
Oh,
know what, Sharrell? He telling the truth. One of Tommy's videos, I don't know which one it was, because he titled every video Wendy Williams, and he got me hooked into it. He said that they should have used him as one of the guest hosts. So he's a little, I'm gonna say delusional, but
Oh God, no. I hate this. Tommy's a nice guy.
Yeah, Tommy is a nice guy.
He does title every video Wendy.
Yeah, he's nice.
Can we talk? Well, hell, if we go in there, can we talk about the thumbnails? It's always like some kind of picture of Wendy, and it's like, come on now, Tommy, come on.
Oh, look, yeah, we need to stop. Tommy.
Well, that's almost like me.
See, I just said Tommy need to work on the thumbnails. I didn't say anything about his medication.
That's like me doing a show on my channel. Sharrell said, Sharrell's coming, Sharrell's cooking, Sharrell's out shopping, Sharrell.
No, when Diva told me, have you been to Tommy's channel lately? And I was like, no, because I really haven't. She said he's using clickbait. And I was like, what do you mean? And she said, go check out the channel. And every single video was Wendy Williams, but he would never talk about Wendy in the videos. It was bad. Tommy, we love you. You gotta stop. You gotta stop with the clickbait. I feel bad.
Yeah.
We're going to hell. We are.
His favorite letter is W.
Okay. Let's get off. Well, we have to talk. Tommy, you're a blogger now. You are.
Right.
We gotta.
Right.
He's a public figure. This is what he wanted.
In the news, people talk about me. People do talk about me. And what can I say? It is.
He messed up. He got to take the L for this. Tommy, you messed up.
Tommy, this is your fault.
Yes, it is.
It's all your fault.
We love you, Tommy. And Apple, we love you, Apple. We love you, Tommy. Oh, this is bad.
We really do. That's the sad part.
We really do. We don't have to.
I mean, this is not. Look, it's not a personal thing. We talk about what's going on, and that's what's going on.
Why do you have to do that? I hate this. Is not easy, Tommy. We have to talk about hot topics. You're a great guy. I feel so bad.
Feel bad, Tommy. Feel bad.
Anyway,
when we mess up, people talk about us. That's it.
Yeah,
right. It's a part of the game.
We can't stop that, and they have the right to. You know,
it's so bad. I have to change the topic. Okay, so that's what happened. It looks like Wendy is a done deal, but you still are the greatest of all times, and we hope you get better.
Yeah. Nothing changed that fact. Nothing changed that. I don't care what show come on.
Yeah.
It could be Sherry show, Tommy show. Wendy was the best, is what I'm trying to tell you. And nobody's trying to take her credentials away from her.
Yeah.
But something has happened in her life that made her unable to finish.
Right.
Now,
she started.
And that don't have anything to do with us.
V did not come on today because she's not feeling well. But she wanted to make sure that I told her point of view. I don't V.
Wishing you well, V.
V thinks Sherry Shepherd's not gonna last long. This is bad.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, no. But the crazy part is possible. Nobody knows. It's really hard for these shows to kick off and last. That's why Wendy is the icon of it. Like hers went for years and years.
Let me read these and we'll talk about Sherry. Catherine says, Wendy told Tommy to stop talking about her. It's very well, Catherine, that Tommy could have did this on his own without Wendy's permission. As a matter of fact, that's a high possibility.
Yeah, I need a signed note from Wendy that said I give Tommy permission to speak because I don't even think Wendy knows.
She knows so bad.
She doesn't.
I don't think she knows, Catherine. I think you're right. I don't think she knew. If she would have known, she would be mad because she already told Tommy on television, stay out of my business. She said that. Sherry had to show face before and it failed. Did she? She had a show before?
Oh,
I don't remember, but she said cancel.
Cancel. Dick Oh God.
Oh no.
Dirty. What is happening today? What is happening?
But I don't know if the Sherry show is going to work because, like, I kind of agree with V because what is it going to look like? Is it going to look like the Wendy Williams show? Because
It's
then
gonna be
that's
the
just the
Sherry
Wendy.
Shepherd show.
Right.
But the same producers, same people,
Right.
like. Just
They
like
can
remember
come up
they
with
did
a
the
new
Jerry
concept.
O'Connell show and he had like a 2 weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
It still looked like the Wendy Williams show. Even the Nick
What
Cannon
are you
show.
saying? You're saying that people are gonna know that this is the Wendy Williams show?
Yes, they're still going to call it the Wendy Williams show.
It's
The
gonna
Jerry
always feel
O'Connell
like an
show, the
apostrophe.
Nick Cannon show, the Sherry show. It all looks like Wendy Williams show. That's why it's not working, because Nick Cannon ratings are down because it's not working. It looks like the Wendy Williams
If
show.
that's true, ATT, you're saying nobody can have another show because every time we see a show, we're gonna think of Wendy Williams.
Right. You can have a show. I think what he's saying is you can't use that same format.
Right.
Right.
And when we can keep saying with Sherry, yeah, it's possible. But I don't think she would succeed if they try to keep that same platform.
So have you
Because
ever
people
watched
gonna
Kelly
look at her as
Kelly
a
Clarkson's
wannabe
show?
Wendy.
Have you ever
Yeah,
watched
she
Kelly
does like karaoke and stuff like that. I
Right,
think that's dope.
That's her talent. So she comes out, she sings a song, and the girl can blow. And
Right.
then her interviewing skills are, but the singing's great.
She
Right.
got to change the format though. It can't be no open audience when you come out. How you doing? Now she got to come out here with like some, after dark shit
Tell
or something.
jokes. Tell
Yeah,
jokes.
I don't know. Maybe Sherry time. I don't know. What her
You got to change the
flow is
background, everything. Maybe change the
Yeah.
setting,
Mhm.
like the mooding, and maybe dark lights. I don't know.
You
Something
can't
got
have
to change.
nothing pink or purple. Nothing
No,
pink
uh-uh.
or
Yeah.
purple.
And then you're
Yeah.
gonna have Suzanne there clapping and laughing at all the dumb jokes that are not even
because
funny. Like,
Suzanne's
how's that gonna work?
But now you're going after Suzanne's job. You're saying if you see Suzanne, you're going to think Wendy Williams?
I mean, I'm about to put a 1 in the chat if you agree with what I'm saying.
You guys, I hate to do this. Should Suzanne be gone? I hate to do this.
No. Woo! No,
Put
not
a
Suzanne.
one
I
in
love
the chat.
Suzanne.
Put a 1 in the chat if Suzanne should be gone. Is Suzanne gonna remind you of Wendy? We're going to hell.
But then
Yeah,
we're
it's gonna
gonna
be the same
go
thing. Like, come on now.
Oh my God! Look at all of these ones.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's gonna be the same thing. Come on
But then
now.
where is Norman gonna go then too? Because Norman is a part of it too. I don't
Yeah.
think they should go. Oh my God, they like one.
The
It was
DJ
a
gotta go.
crazy.
Like, it can't be the same people because then that's the Wendy
These
Williams
people
show.
need their jobs. Look what happened. This is a bad situation. This is a bad, and everyone. Oh my God, everyone. Oh my God. Okay, I can't because I
Costume
really
and
like
hair, that
Suzanne.
all needs to be different too. You can't be similar to
ATT,
Wendy.
No. I really, really like Suzanne. Suzanne needs to keep her job.
Well,
They
she could put a mask on and we won't know who she is. Let's do that.
What are we gonna do with this? This is a mess, people. We'll talk about it in a minute. This is a mess. Let's move on to. Ooh, I hate this next story. Let's move on to Chris Basket has a job, allegedly. Okay, so I'm being told, I'm hearing things that all of the cast got their contracts and they all will be returning, the main players.
Mm.
Let's pray Escala does not come back. I'm thinking she might not because she stopped posting on her social media. I'm just saying, I could do without Escala, people. I can do without Escala. But let's talk about Chris first. Okay, so did I post this? Okay, you guys see what this is? This is a hotel in downtown DC called the Washington Hotel.
Mm.
Oh, I thought it was
First
a
of all,
penitentiary.
I live in Vegas. Let me show you my favorite hotel, the Aria. See how nice and modern it looks, huh?
Right.
That's a hotel to me, but I can't compare everything to Vegas. But I don't think I would stay here, people. But that's just
Look
being
like-
mean. I'm just saying.
Look like San Quentin, don't it?
Right. It looks creepy. Like, I don't know.
It looks like San Quentin.
When was the last time it was remodeled? Like, because I know them rooms probably got rats and roaches in it. Allegedly. I don't know.
Allegedly. At the top of that hotel, y'all are so at the San Quentin cracks me up. It does look like that. At the top of that hotel is a restaurant called VU. Okay.
Okay.
Looks
Oh,
nice.
see?
Looks nice. Huh.
According to the rumors, Vu has hired Chris Bassett to be the chef. He's supposed to revamp. So it's struggling. You could tell that the hotel is struggling. Let me put it up again.
Don't do that, Sharrell. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's historic. It's historic.
Sharrell, you should have pictures
yeah.
of the inside because that outside.
It looks a mess. Look at it, people.
It actually looks nice inside. It looks nice.
Aria, my favorite in Vegas.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
No. We are happy Chris allegedly has a job. Okay, so, and he's happy. Let me put up his Instagram.
We very happy.
Now, according to the rumors, he doesn't want anyone to know. I think, well, why wouldn't he want anyone to know that he got a job? Well, because it involves a lot. One,
is he hiding from child support or something?
Maybe he's going to try to tell us he's the owner again.
Oh, no, he's probably the hostess. He's the one that greets you, sits you down.
Someone said if Chris working there, I'm not eating there. Y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong for that. See, and you know how I know he works there? In all of his pictures now, he's in a suit. And not the blue suit from remember the light blue suit he wore for 2 seasons?
Yeah.
Oh, for 2
I'm going to hell. Now he's in a nice suit.
Is he working ballet?
Well, I'm thinking he was hired to be a chef and redo the menu. But if you look at telltale signs, #Vu. Now no one's gonna hashtag Vu in all of his pictures with the suits. Here's another one.
Right.
#Vu. Oh. Okay. Look at how he's dressed. I mean, he's feeling himself. Okay. He's got the red shoes on, no socks. Okay, Chris.
Right. I would dress up if I was the hostess at a fancy hotel or restaurant. You know, he's the hostess.
It's required. It's required to dress like that.
But then he always goes #Vu and then #GM. General manager.
General manager.
Oh yeah.
We don't care. We're just glad Chris is working. Okay. Someone said valet. I can't. I can't. Okay. So allegedly Chris is working. Now, Chris is working because Chris has to work. Let's listen to the rumors. Okay, so all the main characters are supposed to come back to Potomac, including Candace. Rumor is she is telling them that Mama Dot is not going to film.
Wow.
Now I told you guys about the rift, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I did. I told you guys like this is a serious rift. Her and Chris are on the outs. Basically, Candace has taken Mommy's side and was like, I'm standing by my man. I'm going to Vu. She's got a whole bunch of pictures on her Instagram too, up at Vu. You know, Vu. Okay. How are we gonna have a season with Candace and Chris probably lying, telling us that he owning the restaurant? He gonna say he own it. Watch. But at least he has a job. Also, Mama Dorothy has cut them off all ties financially. Vu was necessary, people.
Are they just using him for advertisement? Like, are they paying him like, we'll say you a chef here and you just go out and promote it?
Harry, I'm told.
Is he an advertiser?
The rumor is that he was hired to redo the menu. Now, the building needs some redoing. Okay, come on, right. Let's look at the place.
It's historic. It's historic.
That is not historic. That's old. Listen, he doesn't want Perry calling this job. Sheila is messy. Sheila thinks that she's trying to get Perry to call. Should we get Perry to call up there?
Oh,
yes, call up there. Call.
Perry got to call.
No, actually, if Chris got this job, people, I truly want him to keep it.
Yes.
He got a wife that he needs to be taken care of and stuff like that. I don't want to mess things up for Chris.
Listen,
Huh? I do.
Look, we're calling Vu. Just not today. We're calling Vu because we want to make sure that Perry gets the story straight.
Research.
We got to make sure he's really working there. We got to get him time to get a couple checks because they can't rely on Mama Dot anymore. And they're not going to have a storyline. Do we care about Chris and Candace without Mama Dorothy?
No. I think this is the perfect time to recast. Like, get rid of Candace and Chris. There's no point in them being on the show.
Maybe where those rumors are coming from.
They wouldn't have the same lifestyle. they wouldn't have the same lifestyle with Mama Doc.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to recast her AT2, a scholar, and look what happened. Epic fail. Candace is going nowhere, people. Nowhere.
They just need to be one less housewife. Get rid of Candace and Chris. Like, there's no point in them.
Robin gets to stay.
What you
want
say?
me to get rid of-
No, Robin hasn't worked in years. She just sat there. She gets to stay and Candace has to go.
Oh my God, Diva, you are not throwing Robin under the bus. Nobody mentioned Robin but you. Now, we
Hey,
gotta keep
Diva,
Robin.
I'll go halfway. Let's get rid of Robin and Candace.
Because I do look, Candace do bring more to the table than Robin.
We'll pray.
I mean,
Amen.
Robin
Thank
is like a
Jesus.
sad story that's repeating itself over and over and over again. How many times can her and
Right.
Juan divorce not spend time together over and over?
This is what I want to know. How
See
is
what?
Chris gonna work with a regular 9 to 5?
What you mean?
How's he gonna film? And then I'm sorry.
Oh, well, I
gotta
mean,
do-
just like most husbands aren't on film every day. I mean, he was just on film most of the time because he didn't have a job.
Ooh,
Wow.
ooh, ooh.
Well, he likes the cameras and stuff. He think he should be holding they hold a champagne glass. He think he should be holding a champagne glass. He likes filming. Trust me, they're gonna film everything is gonna be centered around the restaurant this year. They're gonna film everything
so?
there. Trust me.
I don't care about that restaurant. I don't care about his new dishes. I mean, I like you, Chris. I don't give a damn. I'm glad you have a job to take care of yourself and Candace for when this job goes bye-bye. I believe the rumors. I think they're going to recast Candace because she has no storyline. And how many times can Monique is gone? She already beat her up.
Mhm.
And I just don't see this working out. I
Well,
just don't.
Candace
will
is going to pull through. She's going to prove you wrong.
No.
I guess.
So you want them to stay?
100%. And actually, I'm going to DC, I think in May. I'm going to have to stop by Boo. I'm going to have to go to the rooftop.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on. I'm trying
Make sure
to
you
drop
take your
the-
phone in there.
Yes, I will.
I wanted to briefly mention too. Also, we're going to start covering Love
Huntsville.
and Marriage DMV and Huntsville, which is coming
Yeah.
up soon. We're
Oh,
going to be busy, guys. And I'll do another video on this later, but this is going to be a mess. This is going to be a mess because did you guys see the trailer in which Monique said, "Now I get to be the real me, show my real self"?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the real you. First of all, girl, what did we watch when you were on Potomac? The fake you? I don't know what's going on. people.
Right.
I don't know what's going on.
ain't this family woman y'all think I am? I'm gonna go out there and show my freakness, baby.
The whole thing is crazy. Monique has skeletons in her closet with the whole trainer. How are you going to do a new show and not talk about that? These women don't really know each other. She just put a group of people together that she barely knew. This is going to be a mess.
And that had no loyalty to
And
her.
she finally admitted it when she went on. She went on live the other day with Carlos King, and she said, "I just get a chance to get to meet the girls." What? You're supposed to already know them. This is not going to work out. This is.
I mean, didn't she pick the girls? I mean, I'm sure she probably picked
them, and then they tried to say that they all knew each other, and then we broke the story. No, you don't know.
Oh
them.
yeah, no. I mean, how she picked them, and she looked at their finances and said, "Well, if they make a whole lot less than me, you're hired."
Then I'm finding out that some of the women aren't as rich as they're going to portray themselves to be.
Right.
This is going to be a hot mess. Now, I just happen to know a lot of people in that area, and I'm going to be responsible for telling the truth, Monique.
Let me tell you something, Sharrell. That's going to be the death of her, right? Because they're not going to have any loyalty to her. So to save their job and to bring the heat, they will dig up every bone she has. She's being foolish right now. This is not a good look. She's going to see this is going to turn on her bad and fast.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have no loyalty to you. So somebody come throw me a bone about you. Why not bring it up on the show? Ooh, Monique.
It's gonna be bad. I mean, because Chris got the money, not her. Chris got the money. So if she blow that bag, boy.
And this is not going to mean anything to us now, but one of the girls, her name is Zarena Taylor, is connected to a credit card fraud.
Who?
I can't wait to expose it. This is going to be a mess.
Carlos, this what we doing? You doing an Andy Cohen? Come on, Colin.
Also, one of the girls had an affair. It's going to. Should I do it? Should I tell the truth?
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, look, the people need to know. Damn it, the people need to know.
Let's start taking some calls. Hi, Sebastian. How are you?
I'm great. I want to first start off with Wendy Williams. I'm a super fan of Wendy Williams. I think she's done great, especially for a daytime show, because most of these daytime shows do fail. Example, Bethany. Bethany failed after one season.
Did you just go after Bethany? Was that necessary, Sebastian?
It's an example. Most of these shows actually fail. The thing is, I just want to say, Wendy Williams is a very accomplished woman in this industry. She's very accomplished. And my message to Sherry is, I don't welcome you. You're just I don't welcome you. You're just someone who was just brought here as a replacement. Because that's what you are. Because most likely this show will probably not even last 5 seasons that you're probably gonna take. Also, worry about your baby that you're not paying child support for.
Oh
my God. I should have kept my camera off.
Did you just tell Sherry to worry about the baby she hasn't met?
Exactly. Also,
that's not me. I did not say that, Sherry. That did not. Listen, Sebastian, you're not going to give Sherry a try?
No, I'm not going to give her a try, because every time I do give her a try, just 5 minutes in the video, I'm already bored. So what's the point of continuing?
Listen, Sebastian, can you admit this part? That if Wendy was capable of doing her job, she would be doing the job?
Okay, I'm going to say this. If Wendy's sick and can't return, of course, she must take a break. But also, if she's fine and everything, and they cancel her show as they are doing, I'm just saying... Wendy Williams show is owned by the Fox network, the Fox Universal thing.
NBC Universal. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's owned by NBC, not Fox? Okay.
No, not Fox, no.
Okay. Well, they better hope that she doesn't get a contract from another network, because one thing...
Oh, Sebastian.
Does have a lot of fans.
Sebastian, listen.
Sebastian, yeah, I mean, come on.
Can I ask you to pipe down just a little bit?
Okay. So, what if she did get a new contract? If they let it go, she's free to do what she want to do.
Exactly. I'm not saying she's free to
do. So right now, you should be happy. You should be overjoyed right now. Now she can go and do what she want to do.
True.
How you doing?
Look at these haters in the chat. Sherry won't last. She's just not interested.
Exactly. What mother?
I don't think nobody wants them problems from Wendy. I don't know if another network will pick her up. Podcasts or Sirius Radio might be better for her.
Spotify might pick her up. Rumble, they can pick her up. And
Sebastian, she won't even come tell us she's okay. Who's picking her up? Who's picking her up? She won't even turn on her phone and say, "Hey guys, I'm good."
Right.
Now she's officially fired. Let's just wait a couple of days and we'll see on her new Instagram, which is actually getting a lot of followers than I expected. Quicker. I just want to see that. And watch her followers go higher than Sherry's has on Instagram, the new account. Watch her get more followers in a couple of days than Sherry does.
Christy's saying enough is enough. Please.
Well, Christy, Sherry is enough. She needs to go take care of her baby. Okay.
Now listen, I will say this. Okay, once you get in the public eye, Tommy, people are going to judge you and say things. That whole baby thing is going to come up again, and I think Lamar is going to take Sherry back to court. It's not that I wish it on her. I'm just saying how life in the public eye is. Lamar looks like he wants some more money. He keeps saying she's lying about her money, and now she can't hold this back. You are on a syndicated national television show, which is hard to do. Congratulations, Sherry, by the way.
No, she only got it as a wannabe. That's how she got it. She didn't earn it. She got it.
No, Sebastian. She beat out several co-hosts. She beat out several co-hosts, Sebastian. Now, come on, calm down.
She never earned it. She only got it because someone was sick. That's the only thing. She never earned it.
But in a way, she took the opportunity and seized it. I mean, Sherry did what she was supposed to do.
Well, she'll take the same opportunity and help her kid. That's what she'll do.
Well, we know that
Sebastian,
ain't gonna
you
happen.
are refusing to give Sherry a chance. Why?
I'm just saying, just 5 minutes of the hot topics is already. It's already not working for me. Just 5 minutes of hot topics is already boring, and I can't stand it.
I hear you laughing, Sebastian. You know you're coming out strong. You know you're coming strong.
I'm coming strong. I know I'm coming strong. The thing is, I understand. Wendy's sick. She can't come anymore. Oh, well, then we're going to have to close this whole show and do not give it to Sherry. If you guys want to give it to somebody else. Or how about we promote...
Who, Sebastian? Who? Where are they?
Yeah.
They tried.
Okay, then close that whole segment.
People tried to sit at that table and they didn't win.
Yep.
You got to give Sherry Shepherd her credit. She won them out. She beat them.
No, she didn't beat them. This was never a competition.
It was.
Sebastian,
just
stop
like,
drinking.
you know what?
Stop drinking.
It was never a competition. She was boring on the
Sebastian,
View.
you're not.
Wendy Williams show.
Weed every day.
You're not smoking, are you?
No, I'm not. Maybe Wendy is doing that because she seems to forget her child. Sherry.
You got a bad case of denial.
Sherry is boring. I don't care what anyone says. Sherry's boring. She was boring on The View. She's boring on the Wendy Williams show. And even if it does become the Sherry Shepherd show, it will always be known as the Wendy Williams show because that time slot, everyone knows that show for the past 13 or 14 years. It was the Wendy Williams show. That's what people are going to refer to it as. I want to see Sherry last 5 seconds.
So sad to say goodbye.
Carrie, stop. Really quickly, Sebastian, sound off on Mama Dot not filming. Will you still watch Potomac?
I will watch Potomac, but I won't watch Candace because Candace doesn't have a storyline without Mama Dot. So
you are just firing everybody today, now, aren't you?
yes, I am.
Yo, but isn't it kind of like the truth though? Because when Mama Joyce, Candy Mama stopped filming, Candy was useless, and Candy still is useless on the show.
Which is why
like get rid of Candy and put Mama Joyce on there because Candy is boring.
You guys are hard today.
Y'all terrible, but Candace could hold her own. And
Candace
let me
can't
tell you
own
something, Sebastian.
anything.
The minute Candace leaves Potomac will get shut down. Stop it.
Oh, God.
No.
I hate to do this to
That's
you,
too
Diva.
far.
Smoke weed every day.
Diva, please stop. Please.
Not almost did they get to
That's
have
too far.
Candace. Every show got to have a villain. So, I mean,
Giselle is the villain.
Giselle is the villain. Giselle brings more to the table than Candace would ×3.
yeah, Giselle calmed down a lot since the failed marriages and stuff.
Is it Onia?
Onea.
Hi, Onia. How are
Hey.
you? Sound off.
I'm fine. So I'm sounding off on this Wendy Williams, Sherry Shepherd thing.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, Jerry O'Connell, when he did his talk show, it was an exact replica of the Wendy Williams show, which is why it failed. The only difference was that he was standing when Wendy sat, and they put him behind some kind of glass desk with a little laptop. So, of course, nobody's going to want to watch a man do the same exact thing that Wendy Williams was doing. But if you notice, he's doing very well on The Talk now. He's a co-host on the show The Talk, and he's doing very well there. But now you got to consider Sherry Shepherd is a different story. Sherry Shepherd has done multiple sitcoms, but she's never had a talk show. She's been a co-host on The View, and now she's currently a co-host on This Nation, but she's never had her own talk show. So yes, she's had multiple shows that have failed as sitcoms, but she's never had a talk show before. So I think with the experience that she's had from The View and from This Nation, and now she even has her own podcast, talk about Two Funny Mamas or something, and she's getting an Emmy for that. So she has experience, guys. Y'all can't forget the fact that she has multiple experience.
Let's just be real. You're telling Sebastian to shut up.
Fair to say.
Shots fired, people. Shots fired.
Come on, girlfriend. Come on,
But
girlfriend.
Onea, we have to be honest about something too. Being a part of an ensemble cast like The View is different from carrying your own show. Like you see Suzanne there clapping and laughing at Sherry's joke, you're gonna think of Wendy Williams, right?
Exactly.
But that's my whole thing. Sherry knows she's gonna have to come with she got to come with something completely different. She knows that. She knows she can't come back doing the same exact thing. But let's be clear, all the other talk shows is doing the same thing. Even shows that have been on air before, on the show, even shows that have been on air before Wendy are copying Wendy's style.
Exactly.
Look at freaking Kelly and Ryan. What do? They do the hot topics, then they go get their guests, and then they do whatever cooking thing. They all do it. All them talk shows do the same thing. The only difference that Wendy had was her attitude and her sharpshooter thing that she did was she would cut down anybody. And that's what made her different.
Right.
Well, hell,
I will say this. Wendy did say she got hot topics from The View. If you're a Wendy Williams fan, she did say she got hot topics from The View.
Please stop. Diva, please
But
stop.
I'm just
But
saying, they
that's
all
what I'm
still on
saying.
each
They
other.
all do this. They all do the same thing. They all do, and that's why I feel like if people are gonna say something about Sherry Shepherd, then y'all need to be saying the same thing about freaking the what's the other one, the Ryan and Kelly, because that's what they do.
Well, Kelly and
only
Ryan
difference
are
is that
irrelevant. Barely anyone watches them anyways.
But what I'm saying is they don't cut down people like Wendy used to. Wendy will break you down, and then at the same time, she will build you up at the same time. Like if she said, like, remember how she would tell them celebrities on the radio shows, they'd be like, oh, y'all is whack, but it was like, y'all need to get rid of this, get rid of that. And then she would say, oh, they're the all-time singing group of the world. Like, and you'd be like, you just dissed them 2 seconds ago.
Okay. Listen, you Wendy fans, you guys are upset. You're passionate, but you have to admit Wendy's in no condition to run her own show, or she would be doing it. So maybe we will give Sherry a chance, right, Sebastian?
I can't give Sherry a chance. I have given her a chance for the past couple of months. I have. When I sit and watch just 5 minutes of her doing Hot Topics is so boring. There's no shade. There's nothing. If I wanted to know Hot Topics, I'll just look at the news, not the show.
But come on, Sebastian, you got to think about it. Like, fair to say, she is under constricting, confining rules. Like, they have their own thing already in set. Now, had she come to a brand new show and started doing something different, would you feel the same way? We don't know, because you only seen her on this light under Wendy Williams' team that's already
Come
in
on, Miss
place.
Jones. Come on, girlfriend.
I'm just saying.
And under those circumstances, nobody would survive, regardless. Nobody can ever be Wendy.
I understand your point of view. The thing is, I understand Wendy is probably sick and can't come back. I completely understand that, but I'll say it. Sherry will not last 5 seasons.
Damn.
If she lasts 1, that would be a miracle. I want to see her last 5.
You know, it would be different if it was something like, oh, we see Sherry Shepherd down the Wendy show, and another network came and then gave Sherry her own show. Exactly. But her just taking over the show, or having her own show, but then taking the same producers, same people, it just looks kind of shady when it comes to that. Like if a network comes out,
let me go ahead.
If a network just comes and sees Sherry and be like, oh, she's doing a good job over there, we need to give her her own show, like a separate entity from the Wendy Williams people that are already there. This is why the perception is everything, you know?
And the time slot. No one's going to know the Sherry show for what? 11 a.m. Eastern. I think that's when it comes on. No one will know it for that. No one will not know it for that.
Y'all are too much.
They forget easy, Sebastian.
All right, let me bring in some more callers. Sebastian, you got the chat all in an uproar. Thank you so much.
I know, I'm looking right now too.
Thank you for calling in. Thank you so much, Sebastian, for calling. I appreciate the call.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, Sebastian.
Bye, Sebastian. Thank you, Anika. I appreciate you calling in. Thank you.
All right.
These people are passionate, okay? They are not playing.
Somebody got some noise going on.
Kendrick, what you got going on in the
I mean, what the hell, Kendrick at the mall?
Are you at the club? Oh.
No, I'm not at the club. I'm in a restaurant right now. I was eating before I went, but I was eating.
Oh, it's a lot of noise though.
It's too much noise. Did he call us from the club?
That's how much he loved
I know, I'm all like his mic.
Hey,
yeah,
you
that's
brought
better.
everybody out today, Sharrell, with this topic, okay?
Sound off, Kendrick. You go first. So, since you're in a crowded area, go ahead.
I mean, honestly, all I have to do for this is just, I really don't care who hosts the show. It is what it is. And, at this point, it's not going to be the same without Wendy anyway. So it is what it is. Let it run its course.
All right, Kendrick, I'm going to let it hear because it's hard to hear you, okay? So we're going to...
Okay. All right, hold on.
Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, sound off, Buzz. Let me read this really quick. Bonji says, alone, Sherry can't carry her own show. She also put her foot in her mouth a lot. Dang. Go ahead, Buzz. What do you have to add to the conversation?
Okay, so I've been watching all your coverage. I want to say great coverage, by the way. Let's start with that.
Thank you.
And I've been trying to get in the chat because you guys have been talking about that video. So let me tell you, I don't understand how this became an issue, whether it's fake or not, because here's the thing. Listen to the context of the video. He's asking her stuff about what's going on now. She just can't compute it, which is going back to why she can't go back to work. She's not all the way there. Is she getting better? Yes. Is she from the wheelchair walking? Possibly. But is her mind all the way right? I don't think so. I'm just being real, and I love her to death. But I'm just being real. I think that video was recent. She's just not all the way there. They remember what they said. It was
well, if you think the video's recent, she forgot how old she is?
Yes, I really believe she has issues. Remember when they said it's like she has trouble holding a conversation, which is why he kind of guided the questions. Remember what they said before she even got on video. They was like, she has a little trouble holding conversation. Some days are better than others. Some days she is almost like the old Wendy. So I think that was a good day. Is she all the way there? No. That's why she was able to answer some of the questions where it's like, well, maybe. And that's why people was like, well, it could be, but think about it. At 56, she went with Kevin either. And they said it's wintertime. It's wintertime now. So what? They just came about the old video just happened to be in the wintertime. After to go around the same questions that's going on.
Okay. So if you believe the tape, do you understand why the network got mad at her?
Yeah. Okay. So yes, I do. But I get Wendy's point. Wendy's point was I wasn't ready to go back to work. I was trying to recuperate, lay low, which she was. We hadn't seen no high hair her because she was trying to lay low, trying to get her mind right, literally. But here come Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is like, we need you to be a sound mind and body. They wouldn't even take Kevin Jr. being her power of attorney. So now we got to go to court. And what you got to do in court? You got to show evidence. So Wells Fargo had her back against the wall. She had to do something. And it made the other people mad because they're like, wait a minute. We've been trying to get you to do an update, which she probably couldn't really do. But now it's like she had to because she don't got no freaking money.
Well, she could have called them. If that was the case, she could have called them and said, come do the video now. And they would have ran down there. They would have sent people
now, that is
flying.
true. I do think she did this wrong, Diva. That's what I'm saying. I agree. She did this wrong. I think her back was against the wall and she still screwed up. Because at the end of the day, your back is against the wall, but you need to call them and let them know, hey, this is what's going on. This is what I'm going to have to do. But maybe she didn't do that because she's probably feeling like they're the ones leaking all this stuff. All about what I did 2 years ago, about how I can't hold a conversation and this and that. So she probably didn't feel like she can come to them. Probably another reason why she stopped talking to them, even though she's getting better, because think about it. She don't know if she can trust them. It's gonna even be. I want her to come back for a farewell show, but it's like it's going to be tense because she probably feel like they done sold her out. They like, well, you ain't called us. We ain't seen how hair you. You won't turn no phone calls. She like, well, I ain't talking to y'all because y'all the one leaking out my business. It's a lot.
This is a lot. This is a lot. The Wendy fans, they can't let go. They're up in arms. You got Dana Dane in the chat saying that we got Wendy in trouble.
Well, hey, Sharrell, I ain't gonna lie. It was a couple of Wendy fan pages that had a lot of Wendy fans giving a side eye after your video because you was like, "Oh, it's fake," and I can see why. People would think it was fake, but it's like, but he's asking her relevant questions that's happening right now. She just like with dementia. That's part of dementia. I had a grandfather like that. He would be somewhat coherent, and then some days, yeah.
Well, then if she has dementia, she's not coming back.
No, I didn't say she had it. I said that's part of it. She could be think about it. If she was an alcoholic, she probably has something going on with her mind. I didn't say it can't be repairable, but I do think something is going on upstairs, and they're trying to get it together because of a lot of drug use and which honestly, we got to be real. It might not be able to come back. They probably think they can get her mind right. That's why they're going the holistic route. But honestly, some brain damage is irreversible.
Yeah.
But Buzzworthy,
yeah.
And you said one thing. You said that I get your point. Maybe it could have been recent, and she don't have the faculty to answer the questions. But you said that he was asking relevant questions for today.
Right. when
He
was
asked
like, "Yo,
common
what you-"
questions. How you doing? It could be 1972.
No, but he remember he said, "So what do you
1987,
think
right?
about everybody praying for you, and thinking what's going on, thinking you up to, And she was like, "Oh, they've been praying for." Remember? So he was asking her about
Right,
stuff.
but she's been ill for years though, so that could be any given
But not
period,
at
right?
56. Think about
Did
this.
he
At
mention Wells
56,
Fargo?
no, but here's the thing.
That's
Perry,
relevant.
stop. Perry,
No,
stop.
hold on.
I get what you said. I get what you said. He didn't rightfully mention Wells Fargo. No, he did not. But think about it. At 56, okay, she's 57 now. That was last year. She did not go to Florida in the wintertime last year.
But Buzzworthy, when you ask the real question, everybody saying you not coming back to your show, Wendy. Are you coming back? He didn't ask no relevant questions. We love you, but he did not. He did not. That was phony. It was
I
fake.
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. It was more like he skirted around it. He didn't ask no to the point exact question. I think that's part of the reason why a lot of people are upset, because if you're gonna do a video, it's like, okay, answer the question. Answer the question.
Right. She should have did like a regular interview.
That video was old. It was old.
Buzz, I hate to do this to you.
Smoke weed every day.
That tape was old. Corey, what do you have to add to the
I
conversation?
think, look, Sharrell, you gonna have the record having to play that, because I think this is like the third time you did that.
It was old, Buzz. It was old. It was old.
Oh my God.
Corey, what do you have to add to the conversation?
Okay. Y'all not gonna like what I'm gonna say. I don't
Probably not.
care.
Again?
It's always. I don't care if Wendy come back, she don't come back. I don't care
Lord.
if Sherry make it, don't make it. I stopped watching it years ago.
Why you do that to Buzz? Why you do that to Buzz, Corey?
I mean, she came in
Love
with
you
the
though,
drink
Buzz.
too.
Buzz, I love you. I love you, Buzz. But I like Wendy too, but I'm just over it.
But then they trying to steal a show with Sherry. I don't like that either. Because
listen,
Well, no,
Sherry is a single mom of a son with
I can't
special
say
needs.
no, I can't
She
say
need
that.
that job.
Wait a minute, I can't say that they stole her show. Let me take that back.
Thank you, Buzz.
Let me take that back, because she put herself in this situation. Even if what I'm saying is correct, she put herself in that position in regards to decline in health, whether it's self-inflicted. I do believe that
Buzz, call Tommy and tell him you failed the assignment.
Right. Go get Tommy, Buzz.
All Sherry did was walk through the door of an opportunity.
But no,
hold on, y'all let Corey sound off. Go ahead, Corey. What were you saying?
All Sherry did was walk through the door of an opportunity that was open to her. And if I was her, I would have took it too.
But like AC2 said, when they see all them, if they see all the production people out, it's still gonna be like Wendy's show.
Mm-hmm.
No, let me tell you something though, Buzz. I go to those shows in the city. Those producers recycle themselves for all of those shows in the city. If you ever watch Tamara Hall's show, there's a producer on another show that she said she worked with for years, and now they came to her show. These producers go from show to show to show. It's not foreign. There's not for so many shows in the city that they can work on. So they recycle and go to all the different shows. They're going to revamp that show with Sherry Shepherd. Don't worry, she's going to be okay.
But Suzanne, we know her name, so we
God,
can't pretend.
Stop.
We can't pretend like we don't know who
Brendan
Suzanne
need to work.
is.
They got children to feed.
But no, he's right. We don't want to see GJ stuff one. No.
Yeah.
They got children to feed.
No, Buzz, did you have any final words? Because I got a long line. Did you have any final words?
Yeah, I do. It's all her fault. It's Wendy's fault.
Thank you.
That's all I was getting to. Whether it's drugs or whatever, which I do believe it was drugs that started this whole thing. She put herself in this position with Sherry getting the show, with them being mad at her, with Wells Fargo. Because again, it goes back to, unfortunately, I feel bad. I feel so bad, but it goes back to her.
All right. Thank you, Buzz, for calling in. I appreciate the call.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Don't call Tommy.
Okay. Y'all are messy. What were some of your words, last words?
Okay. Let me quickly move to Candace and Mama Dot.
Okay.
I'm glad, I guess Perry's bromance has a job now. Woo!
He can pay for the drinks now. He can pay for the drinks now.
Yeah, I'm not going there ever.
Oh my God, Corey.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be poisoned. And I think Mama Dot is an integral part of the show.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they all joan on Candace about Mama Dot paying her bills.
Yeah.
She is she should hold a glass of champagne near Cherry Blossom.
Oh my goodness.
Corey, I can't. I can't.
Oh my goodness. Come on now.
Without Mama Dot, what's her storyline?
Don't do that.
What is it?
Well, she has a point. She has a point.
She has a singing career.
What singing career?
God.
Where is it, Diva?
Smoke weed every day.
Where is it? Her
auto-tune
husband don't husband.
Come on.
Come on. Her husband don't husband, so come on. She might as well be Giselle, but a younger version.
Wow.
Anyway,
with a better house.
Corey, let me cut you off short today. I appreciate you calling in. I'm going to bring up a special guest. Thank you so much,
Love y'all.
Corey.
Love you too,
Bye,
Corey.
Corey.
Bye.
Corey is too much. We have special guests. Do we know who this is, people? It's Silver Fox in the building. Hey, Silver
What's
Fox,
happening?
how
What's
you
happening?
doing? Hi, Todd. I'm sorry, I called you Silver Fox.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Good to see you.
So, Todd, you're with the.
I am with my godson, Louis Blaze.
Hi,
We have
Louis.
co-written a book
Hello.
together, and so you're going to learn a lot about Louis, hopefully, in the coming weeks and months. And we're just so grateful to be here this afternoon. Loving every minute of the show.
Yeah, it's been very
Thank you.
entertaining. It's an honor to be here. I love everybody's energy. It's great to, just be live on the scene. Peace and love.
Thanks, Lou.
Cute. Okay, very cute. You
Yeah.
are cute. Look at Diva over there smiling. Very cute.
Hi, Diva.
Diva can't stop smiling ear to ear. Look at her.
You be my nephew.
Love
Now.
Diva.
Come on now.
Okay.
So, Todd, what do you want to add to the conversation?
Well, I'm just trying to get the number to NBC because I understand they're giving jobs away where you can be away from your job for a whole year and a half and just kind of a year and a half later go back and say, I want my chair back. And so I thought, why do Equity News Network when I could go to NBC and get a better gig?
That's the job I need, Todd.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
you think Wendy should be fired?
I don't think Wendy should ever be fired. You know, our show and our network is about self-worth. And so I don't think Wendy should be fired. Wendy is an icon and a queen. But what we need to do as I think a people is come to the table with self-respect and self-regard. You don't just give away your throne. Wendy's given away her throne.
Ooh.
And that's tragic. That's sad for our community, for our nation, for the entertainment industry. She shouldn't be fired. She should recoup and then regroup and come back.
But Todd, what if she can't get better? What if there's dementia going on, or you've taken so much drugs and alcohol that you permanently damaged your brain? Then what should we do with Wendy?
Then dignity has to be the name of the game. Then she deserves dignity to go out. I think Diva and other folks have been asking for a number of days. Why can't there be some kind of farewell, goodbye show or something that gives dignity to this lady who has brought conversation and laughter and tears and love to our lives for many years? And so she deserves dignity going out in the right way. And this is not how you do it. She's doing the Kanye West model, and it's not attractive right now.
Oh my God. The Kanye West model. Well, I don't mean to put you on blast, Todd, but I might as well do it. You're here. Why do you believe that tape?
Do I believe the tape of
Yesterday, the tape that
on
they
the
said-
beach?
Yeah.
In the hurricane.
Yes, I do. I'm like so many other callers. I believe that that tape did happen on planet Earth at some time. Wasn't this year, wasn't in this decade, but it was at some time. But I don't think it did any good. And especially here was my thing. If I'm an executive and I am seeing you so freely talk about your hair blowing freely on a beach, and you can't make it to work in a year and a half, I've got issues. And so not only did you make it worse, but you put a sandy beach in our face when a lot of people are struggling on unemployment, don't have a job, and you went ahead. That's not the move you make when you haven't been in your chair for a year and a half to call in and say, by the way, I'm at the beach.
Yeah.
Facts, Todd.
Yeah.
Facts. That's right.
Well, Todd, are you willing to give Sherry a chance? Or are you going to be reminded of Sherry every time you see Suzanne?
Our show and our station is a self-worth station. We're all about new beginnings and change and a better day ahead. And so we want to wish Sherry the best. And we're rooting for Sherry. We're rooting for Wendy. And we just want to see folks not be picked up by another network, but how about an idea of picking themselves up and moving forward?
Yeah, well, preach, brother.
Sherry, no one's talking to you. Do you feel that Suzanne and Norman should be fired because it reminds you of Wendy Williams?
Oh, no. Suzanne and Norman should be, firing and canceling people is too easy, and we can get into that in many other shows. But I say if there's a broom closet around or some other duties around the station that they could do in terms of sweeping or cleaning, give them a different job.
Demoted.
Oh, a different job. What do you
They
think
could
about
be
that,
the
ET2?
janitors or something, yeah.
I like that. A different job for them. Yeah, I think that would be somewhere where you don't see them.
We don't see them or hear them.
Hold on, everyone. We can't be putting Norman in the closet. He saved Wendy for years.
We are tired of Norman.
Okay.
Well, Diva, it goes like this. When the host retire, his ass need to retire too.
Right.
He get to revamp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He can do her social media or something. He doesn't have to be on camera.
We're not downgrading Norman. We're not going to do that now.
We already did it.
We're not downgrading him. Okay, look, he got a choice. If the job is gone, he unemployed.
Right.
You sort of giving him, you revamping the guy, giving him something different to do with his life. Everybody deserves change. That's why we got Todd on here talking about change in life. We all need it. So do Norman.
Well, okay, Todd, last question. Do we need change as in Candace to be gone?
No. Candace has always showed up. What we need is a cooking class which has real food, a real audience, real participants, and real smell when you walk in the restaurant. That's what we need. And we're waiting. We want to make reservations at that place when it opens.
Oh my God, Todd!
Oh my God.
I love that. Oh, the shade. Listen, are you proud that Chris has allegedly gotten a job at that raggedy hotel?
Historic.
I'm just so proud that Mama Dot can go visit him now at his new job and watch him take up the luggage for folks.
Hey, I don't know who Chris is, but he was fleeing some of them outfits, though. I just gotta say that.
You mean the red shoes? The red shoes? Okay. Whatever. Listen, Todd, you've been around in my chat forever. I am so thankful that you came up here. We face the hard conversations. Just like earlier this morning, you were in the chat. We were trying to explain to people what racism felt like. That was a powerful conversation. Wasn't that crazy?
Yeah, I like that conversation.
That was an incredible conversation this morning.
Because some people, if you're of a different race, you don't know what that feels like. So we were explaining how we notice it right away. And I do agree that it comes with the negativity when someone's just really negative to you for no reason. But I'm glad you're here. You're going to help us take on the hard conversations now, because some of them are hard. Aren't they hard?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah. We're so grateful to be here, Sharrell. And we wanted to be even closer to the Sharrell's World family because of what you've meant to us, because of the programming that you put on every day, and because of the critical conversations that you're leading in only a way that you and Perry and AT2 and Diva can do it. So thank you for this opportunity. Last thing I'll say is you hear people say Sharrell gives people opportunities, and I just am one more person to say they have been so beautiful to us behind the scenes, welcomed us and allowed us to share our work. And so thank you, Sharrell's World family.
You. And
thank you, Todd.
Let's give Todd a big welcoming. Welcome to the family, Equity News Network. Thank you so much for picking Sharrell's World to partner with. We really appreciate it.
And Todd, you said words that were beautiful to my ears. Candace showed up. Thank you.
Oh, God.
Oh, there you go. You must have sent him a
Not today. So, Todd, you'll be joining us again, right?
We're going to be joining you hopefully a couple times a week to let you know what's coming up on Equity News Network, and also to just share more and more about our book, which is going to be released March 24th, and to just keep being a strong, vibrant part of Sharrell's world, not for the short term, but for the long term, hopefully. So thank you
So
for
what
everything.
do you have coming up on Equity News Network?
Well, for season 2, we're launching our flagship show, which is LGBT, Healthcare, and Me. And we're taking on some tough issues this year. I want to do, for our first show, we're doing America's relationship with the Black woman. We're doing the United States of Fear, and we're looking at MSNBC, CNN, and Fox News as fear factories and what we can do to navigate that. We're going to not tell you what self-worth is. We're going to tell you what self-worth isn't. And we're just excited to also, especially the biggest thing is my godson is going to share on this next show how he deals with fear and some of the things that he's dealt with in his life. And so it's those things, it's LGBT issues, it's Black and brown people, it's women, and white people too.
Taking on the hard issues. Thank you so much, Todd. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome to the family. And did you have something to say?
Yes. So I just made my goddad his first Instagram ever. Clap it up for that. You know, like, we can't come to prime time and not have a social media presence, right? So you can also follow my goddad at Todd Barnes Reporting, and I'm on Instagram at Louis Blaze, L-E-W-I-E-E Blaze, and the name is Blaze because I walk through the fire with no fear.
All right, guys. We'll see you on our next show. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Welcome to the family, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, take care.
That was good. Taking on the hard conversations. That was
Yeah, I like that.
It was amazing, really amazing. Todd is great supporter. All right, I wanted to thank everyone in our super chats. We have hard conversations here, and sorry, Tommy, it just didn't work out this time.
Yeah.
Welcome, Sherry Shepherd. It is what it is. I want to thank everyone for your super chat. You don't have to support the channel, and you do, so I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Let's say bye on 3, guys. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.